Hello ladies. So a lot of you have been asking me to post up foundation routines, or a foundation routine. I have so many different kinds, so this is really hard for me. So I think I'm gonna do a series. I work in a place where we have to wear so many different things. Of course, it's our choice whatever we put on our face, but I have so many things to go through that I rotate quite often. So today I'm going to do a foundation routine with the Urban Decay Naked Foundation. A lot of you guys have been asking me about this foundation. I will do a review if you guys want. Some of you had asked me for it, but it's not really a new foundation. So comment down below, let me know if you guys really want one, because I mean it's totally up to you really. I'm not sure if you guys still want a review on this one because it's pretty old already, but some people are still pretty new to this foundation and haven't tried it yet. So if you guys want a review, just let me know, comment down below. But for now, this is going to be a foundation routine using this foundation. I am shade 7.0 for those of you wondering. Personally, I really love this foundation. I get a million compliments every time I wear it. Every time I wear it, someone asks me, what are you wearing? I want what you're wearing. I want that kind of finish. I want my makeup to look like that. And a lot of the times it's this. Is it one of my favorites? I would say top 10. Not top 5, top 10. I do really like it. Would I repurchase it? Probably. But I also have my Makeup Forever HD as well. I have also a ton of other foundations that I really like, so I'm not sure if I would repurchase it, but for the price and for how it wears and for how good of a foundation it was, I probably would. I personally got mine gratis. So as far as primers, I recommend using a primer with this foundation. It does settle into pores if you have big ones. If your pores are pretty small, like my pores are pretty tiny, I don't know if you guys can even see them. I can see them when I look into a magnifying glass, but I don't know if you guys can see them. So if you have pore concerns, they work well with these two primers. This foundation works well with this primer. So either the Urban Decay Naked Skin, which is their beauty balm, you can use this one as a primer, or you can use Benefit's Professional, which works absolutely amazing if you are more oily, because some people have mentioned that this foundation doesn't have really great lasting power. On the days that are hotter, I usually grab this one more. On days where I feel like my skin is looking really tired and needs a little bit more life to it, and a little bit more perfection, I usually grab the Beauty Balm or either of these two primers. You guys know the, ooh, whoa. You guys know the Makeup Forever is like my favorite primer, or top 3 if you will. This one's the number 6, the yellow one. I love this primer. It works with any foundation I wear. These two was like a dream team for me for a while. I kept grabbing these two a lot. So personally I really love the HD number 6 primer from Makeup Forever for almost any foundation I wear. I've also recently been really liking the Mercier foundation primer in Radiance. It's just their basic Radiance. They have a tinted moisturizer that has like 5 different Radiance shades, but I really like the Radiance primer itself. That's the one I used today. I feel like it's on a day where my skin might be a little bit drier. Maybe I used too heavy of a mask the day before, or just my skin's just not as hydrated as I would like it to be. Maybe I didn't drink enough water, whatever. If my skin needs a little life, I usually grab a Radiance primer, and this is usually the one that I grab lately if it's not the Makeup Forever one. This is more of a demi-matte finish, so if I want more of a glow, I usually choose those other two. If I want to keep up the matte finish, I usually grab these two. I usually use a brush like this, an angled one, for this foundation. This foundation is very fluid. I've had clients break the bottle a lot, like right where this little thing screws off, so like to open it. Please be really careful with this bottle. This dropping on tile will probably shatter, so just FYI. But yeah, I use one of these two brushes, something synthetic, something to buff it in, or a beauty blender, that works great too. I usually use one full pump, which is about that much. The pump in here is a little bit more controllable, so if you need a little bit of extra, you can. I normally don't. One full pump usually does my whole face. And today I'm going to use the Sedona Lace one because my Sigma one, as you saw, was dirty as shit. So, dip it in there a little bit and then just kind of dab it, and then I buff it in. And I'm going to do one side of my face first so that you guys can kind of see the difference in what this foundation does for me. I have a lot of freckles right here. So I kind of like that, even though it's a naked foundation or whatever and it's supposed to be like medium-ish coverage, I kind of like that it covers a lot of it. It actually covers a ton of it. So when my under eye concealer is on and it layers on top of it, it covers a lot, surprisingly. So hopefully you guys can see how this looks. So as you can tell, my skin's a little bit more slightly perfected, a little bit more smoother looking, a little bit more even looking. Again, it doesn't cover major. It's not meant to be full coverage. That doesn't bother me at all. I kind of like that my skin kind of naturally shows through it. So I literally just kind of buff it in like I would any other normal foundation. I would say I spent more time talking about it than I am applying it. And then I still have some more left, so I'm just going to take the last few dabs, do my forehead. This foundation really, really blends. So for those of you who are really concerned about the amount of coverage that it may or may not give, what I'm noticing from the whole Naked line from Urban Decay, which is their whole foundation, plus the this one right here, the Balm, the more you warm it up into your skin, the better it looks. So just FYI, that's why the Naked foundation comes with a buffer brush, because it's meant to actually be buffed into the skin like it's your skin. So that's the finish that it's meant to give. I put the extra leftover foundation right on my cheeks because that's where I need it more. That's where I have a lot of redness and a lot of discoloration, a lot of freckles, scarring, etc. And kind of down on my T-zone because this is where I break out the most. Okay. Now it doesn't cover certain scars like this one right here. You can probably see that one right there. There's one somewhere here. There's like two over here that you kind of can't see. You can see this one a little bit, but not so much this one. So this one is not meant to be a full coverage, so just FYI. What it's meant to do is literally perfect your skin. Like it's basically meant to be like, oh yeah, this is what my skin really looks like. And I just go ahead and go in with my concealer. I usually grab Estee Lauder's DoubleWear or my Makeup Forever MAC Pro Longwear. It's going to be one of the two. Today I just feel like using my Estee Lauder because I don't know, for me I feel like this foundation covers so much that I really don't even need that much concealer underneath. You guys saw what it looked like. This is really just kind of more of a finisher slash highlighting. Not really highlighting because if I was highlighting I would definitely use a lighter color. So I just kind of take my concealer and just kind of clean up all the crap from my eyeshadow if I had any, and I just kind of clean that up. And then I just kind of blend it down. And then if I need to, I usually just kind of take the foundation brush and just kind of settle everything in. That's it. I just use a concealer just to kind of, just because I'm super, super tired today, I usually just use it right underneath like my eyeshadows just to kind of cover all this crap because I didn't get no sleep last night, yo. Having a new puppy is just like having a new kid. So as you can tell, it just highlights a lot better underneath and it kind of just cleans all the crap up. And it just makes it look a lot smoother, you know. But definitely totally up to you if you want to use concealer. I always feel like concealer's not necessary, but it does look good on everybody, I have to say. Would I recommend it? For sure. Is it a must-have? Not really. This is my favorite, personal favorite, foundation powder to use with this, or powder to set it. You can use any kind of micro finish powder if you want to. It also depends if you tend to be more oily or whatever. If you tend to be more oily, definitely go for something more matte. I personally want to upkeep a glow because this foundation is not very matte, but it's kind of like a semi, they call it a demi matte. So it's pretty matte for my taste. So I usually use more of a glowier kind of foundation powder on top to set it, and then I definitely set it with a setting spray just to kind of finish it off so it doesn't look so powdery looking, I guess. I don't really like matte foundations, to be honest. I like mattifying foundations, but I usually take a matte foundation if I like it, and then I do it up with like Max Fix Plus or something like that, or like a finisher spray to kind of bring back the glow. Because the only reason I like mattifying foundations is because I get real oily in my T-zone, or in the summer I sweat like hell, so they just last a little bit better. Okay, so that's pretty much it for a foundation routine. That's really it. I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up my face, and I'm gonna go ahead and do, like, you know, my contour, my bronzing, all that good shebang. That's pretty much it though as far as actual foundation goes. So that's how I prime it, set it, use it, etc, etc. First of the foundation routine series. So if there's any specific foundation that you guys want me to do a routine for that you've seen me use in previous videos or reviews on, just let me know. Comment down below so that I know which one to do next. I will talk to you guys later, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Bye!